Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
That's where it came from. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Shot, surely! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Not the most accurate pass. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Takes a shot! Drives it in. Towering header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain with the corner. They're first. That was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Terrific effort! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he was quick to react. Paredes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hoisted in, and a header! Goal, Spain! And the comeback is complete! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Spain leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's not got that quite right. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's an imaginative pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rui Costa! It's Foden! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
He's cut it out. Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Ibrahimovic wriggles his way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Kvaratskhelia! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain have their second corner now. Getting up there! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and this is Gerrard. He's had it taken off him. Schmeichel with the clearance. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. Oh, he's been caught napping! Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. He might be in here! Shot a goal! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively...
Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Xavi. He's in a good position here. Gerrard. Yaya Toure. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And he's managed to get free. Looking for options for movement. And the referee has blown for half-time. Spain are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Liverpool get the ball rolling for the second period.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
And Shevchenko! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard does really well there. He is strong. It's Rui Costa. Now it's Schneider. Shot could be on. Look at the space. He's having a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
brilliantly cut out. Schneider. We expected better, and so did he. Figo. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. That's a good cross in, and a good... Gerrard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Fermin gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he can thump it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's burst through. Foden. Mbappe. And that should get the job done. It'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. Spain get their 4th corner. Impressive jump. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Figo. It's a good-looking delivery. Spain given another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cafu. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rui Costa. Now Eder Militao. Rui Costa. And this is Rui Costa. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the far post. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Fermin. Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Nicely spread. Cafu. Figo is wide and looking to get onto this. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's well positioned here. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? And the pass is intercepted. Deftly away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Figo. And the ball's come loose here. And that has found him in acres of space. That is a brilliant interception. Searching pass he's played there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Gerrard with the foul. DiMarco. And this is Sneijder. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cafu clears without hesitation. Nice bit of trickery. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well read, nice interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get on the end of this? He slings it in. Chance! Here comes another. Can he finish? It is close, but that is the last of it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Spain can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. And it's Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Figo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yamal. And that is expertly dealt with. Galatasaray have got it back, and they'll have another go. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerrard. And it's Cruyff. Out towards the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. In towards the back stick. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. They've got to be quick to recover this. First quarter of an hour gone. Van Basten threads one in. And we have our very first corner. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No, that's been intercepted. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found Rummenigge! Oh, it's come off the upright. Timber clears. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now the breakaway. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kvaratskhelia finding himself in space. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Referee's given a throw.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball. Getting up there! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Piqué can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Kvaratskhelia. Rummenigge. Yamal. Rummenigge. And that is a little undercooked. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. And he's there to retrieve it. Galatasaray couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Goes for a shot! They've scored!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a...
He's gone for goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he hits the net! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equals.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Galatasaray get the second half started. They get a throw in. No, it's come to nothing. It's out for a goal kick. Cannavaro. Petit. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Marcelo. He's under a lot of pressure there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's heaved it away. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal, played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Petit, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Played with finesse. Ah, that's a fine interception. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready.
Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Robson. Oh, the ball's run loose.
That's
here.
good play.
And there's the shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Serginho, and he's got his cross in. Cannavaro tries to clear.
Galatasaray really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both
El
benches.
dorsal 8. El dorsal 15. Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 7.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from
Serán
him.
sustituidos por
Stones
el
is
dorsal
there to
5,
clear.
El dorsal 20. Bale. El dorsal 10.
Galatasaray are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Cambio de jugadores.
Looking to play him in. Tries to pass it through. Cuts chance! And the difference is still one, but only just.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Mbappe. Galatasaray have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Van Basten.
Galatasaray really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a shade optimistic. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Haaland. De Paul is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cambio de jugadores.
Bale. David is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Tries to get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now this could be a chance. Heading backwards. Timber gets on his bike and on the move.
4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
De Paul. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So it's down to business here. Croatia have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
It's a pretty loose pass. Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that.
Over to the right flank. Tries one from range.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Now he's got space here.
Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yaya Toure.
Knocks it into space. He's looking wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And it's Figo. And there's a searching pass. Cleared away. Quality ball.
Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Serginho.
And he's certainly onside here. And that has been cleared. And the shot! Goal! Spain! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And this is Van Basten.
He's Van Basten!
It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's very neat. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Played into space. Nicely weighted ball.
No way through there.
Great vision. Cruyff wants to run onto this. Serginho. That looks a towering header. Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He'll try from distance! No, not quite.
Spain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Timber. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Vieira. Aims beyond the defence. Great chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Croatia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Croatia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Bale. Adriano. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Croatia may be down, but not out just yet. He has found the way, takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
And that signals the end of the first period. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. Gets us going once more. Searching pass he's played there. And they've got rid. Serginho. Cannavaro tries to clear. Opts to play it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. It's Van Basten! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Son Heung-min can get it clear. Croatia are looking to go forward now. And he's picked out the run. Schmeichel is there to clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Adriano. Brozovic. Now it's Van Basten. Croatia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is a great pick out. Adriano! And he's gone backward here. Corner number 2 then. No, just not quite.
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Figo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's been hooked away. Thuram. Beckham. Pass is just off target.
Croatia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Spread to the right. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Adriano. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Brozovic. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. A probing pass. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff gets into a good position. It's Van Basten! But he's left disappointed.
Van Basten is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 20, Adriano. Number
Costa
18,
Curta with the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Mohamed Salah! Oh, crossbar!
coming on the field. Number 7.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Number 21.
Croatia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rashford. Number 24, Mohamed Salah. Substitution.
Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Croatia have it back and can go again. Looking for the run. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. And this is Van Basten. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's been shot at goal! And a neat finish! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Spain have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
No, that's been intercepted. And the finish!
Added time.
Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And the number on the board is 3. Ah, that's a fine interception. Nicely shaped ball, but... So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Spain definitely impressed.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Messi
is flagged offside.
Gerrard, and here's Mbappe, nicely spread. It's a promising position, across it goes.
It's how to play, and it is a goal kick.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Dumfries. And here's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. And they're on him in a flash. And he's forced to go back. Gerrard. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Yaya Toure
gets a foot in and wins the ball. And here's Mbappe. No way through. Looking for the run. Van Basten looking to receive it in space. Gehi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Scholes spots it and intercepts. And here's Figo. Timber. Can he get it through? Figo. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That pass isn't the best.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gerrard.
Yaya Toure.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. And he cuts out the supply.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Cannavaro. Gerrard. Scholes. It's a really well-measured ball. He has a look up.
Yaya Toure.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. That's a decent clearance. And that's gone loose. And it's Scholes. Now it's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yaya Toure.
Timber. That is lovely. Aimed at the far side. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Figo. Figo carries the ball down the right. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruyff. Cruyff's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to pass it through. Romero. And it's Timber. Looking for options for movement. Figo gets into a good position. Oh, good line!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So there was the first half.
Spain really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we get things going again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Yehi. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. Brozovic. Oh, played through for the wide man. Terrific effort! Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Tractor have a free kick. Cannavaro. Scholes. Scholes, never out of the action for very long. Pass somewhat off target. And it's been hooked away. That has not gone well. And it's Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Yehi. And it's Messi. Over to the right flank. Pelé. And he's there to get it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Basten wants to run onto this. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Gerrard threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. Spence. Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's got a shot. Shoots! Oh, that's another chance. And he's gone looking for safety. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. Van Basten. Van Basten! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Staying with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Chiellini. El dorsal 12. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7. El dorsal 19.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cambio de jugadores.
It's a good run down the right. Chance to deliver. That's a decent clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And Park Ji-sung has fallen kindly here.
Fractal really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Aims beyond the defence. Gerrard. And it's Soboslai. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. Park Ji-sung. Look at the space, goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Now there's a fine ball. Cruyff! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
There's a sharp little ball here. And it's Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Spence. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he thumps it clear. And this is Cruyff. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Gerrard. for Szoboszlai. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. It's anyone's ball now. And this is Park Ji-sung. And it's Spence. David Villa. And he's managed to get rid. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Spain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. Things already rolling.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Robertson, towering header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he skips past his man. Figo. Check, clears without hesitation. Showing great feet there. Cross from Cafu. And he gets rid in a hurry. Goes for a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Torres. Oh, well played, well played. Kajolu. Beckham is in a really good position out wide. Stones with the clearance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kajolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Beckham. Puyol. A heavy challenge. And it's Neymar. Now it's Thuram. Fernando Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's quick to return. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Serginho. That's good play. Serginho stood his ground strongly. Serginho's cross. Desai tries to clear. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. He's got away. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Inter Milan with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Figo does well to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Timber. And it's Brozovic. Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aims beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And claimed it back swiftly. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Now he's running away. And the shot! Oh, good finish. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was a... And the referee says that is that for the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5. Numero 6.
Gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Serginho receives it, takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Looking for options for movement, and he is dashing away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Serginho attempts a clearance. Cadiolu has it out wide and in space. He leaps for it! Relentless! Just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan, palpably stronger, better, superior. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira, now it's Kaká, Serginho, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking wide. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Van Basten. Cruyff. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's being urged to shoot. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. But that has not gone well. And that's really well manoeuvred. Brozovic. Well, they could break here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. A probing pass. Puyol cuts it out. And he plays one through. Oh, what a ball! And he's cut it out. Schmeichel gets it clear.
Cambio di giocatori.
Beckham to take it as usual. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. Bigo ventures forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the far post. Czech trying to keep this in.
Attenzione, la sostituzione.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! And he's heaved it away. Galatasaray have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Stones can get it clear. Caught offside that time. Spread to the right. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Kaká has found it. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the... It's Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward. Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius
Il quarto uomo
Junior.
indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Deception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Neymar. It's out for a goal kick. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Beckham. Beckham gets his head on it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Galatasaray did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
What
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Rafael Varane.
Kvaratskhelia! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Van Basten. That is good alertness. Cruyff. And here's Del Piero. Played with speed from back to front. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Van Basten. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, there's the clearance. De Paul. He's in a great position here. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kvaratskhelia. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Figo. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Friol. And now a sudden chance to counter. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Driving forward. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! Tries to play it through. No way through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Baresi cuts it out. That could spell trouble. And Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbappe with the short one. Lovely feet. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that was asking for too much. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, Del Piero, he's having a pop! It's bounced back off the post. Oh no, this does not look good. Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Van Basten is herring after that one. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Timber. Figo. And that has been knocked clear.
That's alert and
To Paul! Denied by an instinctive save.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Could move up a gear here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe! And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Spain should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you could sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, numero 19, Messi, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 11, Bale, il numero 3, Eto'o.
Down to business again.
Spain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's nice. He's in a good position here. It's a loose ball. Nice control. Hazard.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Serginho running with the ball.
Might want to be careful there.
He's having a shot!
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Montreal has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Showing good feet. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's Azar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira is always looking to break lines. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Kvaratskhelia really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's been cut out, well played. Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Mbappe. Eto'o, he's found a way through. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Figo is onto it in a flash. Figo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. That's headed upfield. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Eto'o going face-to-face with... It's Bale! It's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan are... Oh, what a mistake! He has found a way through. Bale! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, he's incredibly slippery. Just when you think you've got him cornered, he wriggles his way out. Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's bustling through here. Just eases him off the ball.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Bale. Looking for the run. Eto'o has it out wide and in space. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Figo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front. We're bound to see something special, I hope.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's Totti. Puyol gets across to intercept that. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. It's a good ball out wide. De Rossi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's good. Tries from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And a header! That's going to go a long way. Spain are looking to go forward now. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. That has been slung wide. Gerrard. And here's Figo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. First quarter of an hour gone. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. Just eases him off the ball. Van Basten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Gerrard. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Zanetti. Spread neatly. Space for him to turn and look. Goes for a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Shifted it to the flank. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Neymar! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Serginho. And here's Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Van Basten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Rossi gets a foot in here. Van Basten. Impressive jump. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nice looking ball. Dink through. He's rising! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is Messi.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Half-time getting close now. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. And it's Gerrard. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Chiellini. He has found the way through. Getting up there! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Punched away.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Figo delivers. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's destined for the flank. Has a look and place it forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it. Can he finish? He's delivered all right.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams.
And that is indeed the final act. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Spain finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 17. Será
So let's get the ball rolling.
El dorsal 20.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gerrard wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space.
Miami have really been terrific at...
Oh, what a mistake! And he's lost his man here. And this is Neymar. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chiellini clears. Looking for options for movement. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Could be danger here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great vision. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Figo, he leaps for it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Looking for a runner. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spain still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Looking for the run. Figo is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that has been cleared. Stoichkov tries to pass it through. Davids gets into a good position. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It'll be a throw-in. He's found a way through. And the ball's gone astray. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Cruyff! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. He is starved of space and time. Crosses it. Oh, good effort! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Now the delivery. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, easy pickings there. Here comes another cross. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Terrific effort! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Figo. Towering header! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Spain really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Plays it across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking to play him in. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good line. And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Van Basten fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. De Paul has the space to scheme. Maldini deals with that comfortably. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Serginho. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Kvaratskhelia cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he's managed to get rid. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Davids. There's a sharp little ball here.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Serginho shoots! So close, but that is as good as it gets. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two...
And Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And the volley. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's whipped it across. Well, that looks a big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Manchester shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. They're urging him to shoot. He's had a shot! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Aimed beyond the defence. Incoming delivery. Oh, good effort! Goal, Spain! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shevchenko. That's good play. Knocks it into space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes it in. He slings it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Serginho clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and reclaimed it in a trice. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Hazard. Tries to play it through. He's found space here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Quality ball. Van Basten. He's being urged to shoot. Kaka is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's gone back to the keeper. Schmeichel comes out and deals with it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Paul providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the... There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's the shot! And that's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Figo. Oh, no joy this time.
There will be 3 minutes
Hazard.
time.
Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cafu has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, there's the clearance. Pass is just off target. That's it, 45 minutes up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Spain kick off the second half.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Hazard picks it up out wide. And this is Messi. Kaká. And the shot! Figo. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch onto this? And it's hoisted clear. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Figo. And he was alert to it. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. And he's picked out the run. Romario has it out wide and in space. Yaya Toure. Brozovic, who does have an assist to his name. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kaká. Messi. And it's Van Basten. De Paul. And here's Figo. Oh, what a ball! Messi.
The attendance for
Lovely
this
pass,
match
but
was
can he get there?
72,306.
That pass isn't the best. Goes down, but nothing given. I have to say, that was an exemplar. That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10, Hazard. Number 3,
Looking for the run.
Number
And the
6,
assistant referee has his flag
Piqué.
raised for offside.
Number 2, Kaká. Coming on the field, number 22, Erling Haaland. Number 20, David Villa. Number 18, Baggio. Number 26,
And he's straight
Davids.
offside.
Number 14, Iniesta. Substitutions taking place.
And this is Roberto Baggio. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, super ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for a runner. Floated through. He has found the way through. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's been hooked away. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Baggio. Haaland is onto this. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Villa, Iniesta.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Haaland. He's picked his way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And here's Iniesta. And across it goes. Serginho is there to clear. He is through here. Figo hangs one in. And this is Roberto Baggio.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's Figo. The ball has bounced loose. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Delivers with whip.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Chiellini has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Can he get it through? And this is Roberto Baggio.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shevchenko. Kadiolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Roberto Baggio. David Villa.
3 minutes added time.
And he's taking no chances there. He's in a great position here. Kvaratskhelia.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the number on the board is 3. And he's gone backward here. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's gone for goal. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Galatasaray really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Puyol spots it and intercepts. And this is Messi. He is, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Costa Curta with the clearance. Well, there's the clearance. And it's with the keeper. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Now it's Messi. Davids, look at the space here, goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's not going far. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And this is Figo. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great vision. Tries to play it through. Costa Curta. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? De Paul. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. He's in a good position here. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Messi. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Goal! Greece! And it's Greece who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Greece are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Greece are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's De Paul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, that's fabulous. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham gets his head on it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there.
Greece have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Figo. Now it's Rashford. That is good alertness. Cafu gets it away. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And he's worked it through. Now it's come to nothing. Galatasaray have it back and can go again. Davids, who's set up one goal so far. That is a great pick out. Messi! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. Schmeichel claims comfortable. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he can clear it away.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Looking to play him in. He's onside. Ball comes in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This possibly the last play of the half. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly...
And the referee says that is that for the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Davids cuts it out. And he's there to get it away. It's Figo! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Gullit is flagged offside. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Cafu looking for options for movement. Figo crosses. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he plays one through. Oh, he's all alone. They've got to be quick to recover this. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
That has not gone well.
Sostituzione per la Grecia. Numero
So,
3,
third corner of the
numero
game.
19, Messi. Numero 18, Neymar. Numero 15, numero 7.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Per il numero 23, il numero 24.
He's having a
il
shot!
numero 20, Bale. Il numero 21, Pirlo. Il numero 22, cambio di giocatore.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Dembele! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. And the through ball. Van Basten! Pirlo. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Galatasaray perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cafu lofted it, towering header, and he's stuck it away. Right back in the game. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Dembele is fouled. It's a good 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. Desai proves too strong. Galatasaray are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And here's Dembele. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Greece surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Lamine Yamal really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Yaya Toure. Doué. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Shoots! And that's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Greece go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Doué. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Platini. Pirlo.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And it's Brozovic. And this is Van Basten. Pirlo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Yaya Toure. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Taken back almost at once. And Puyol. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has been knocked clear. And that will be the final act. Galatasaray were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that
shapes to shoot! Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Serginho. Cruyff.
Oh, how that cross.
Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Spain definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Figo. Shot, surely! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Figo. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And the shot!
No, that wasn't kidding anyone. Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Yaya Toure. Well read, nice interception. And here's Figo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Yamal. Oh no, this does not look... And he shoots! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, plenty to aim at. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cruyff's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rui Costa. Probing pass. Oh, perfect. Mbappe! Timber. Puyol. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Martinez clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's had a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Yamal, threads one in. That is a great pick out. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a crunching tackle. Now it's Berbatov. Nicely spread. And he goes cross-field. Makaleli. Great vision. Figo picks it up out wide.
There they go, hunting again.
Figo. Bullish header! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Spain are having a ball here. And here's Berbatov. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now that's a fine challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Figo. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Spain are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So let's get the ball rolling. Koundé and Yamal. Yaya Toure. And it's Figo. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Figo. Oh, it's Figo! Akanji, Guardiola, Van Dijk pokes it out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Neymar. Defending was strong and firm. That pass isn't the best. Rui Costa. That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in, and he's got the beating of his... Goes for a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Here's the header! Now it's Mbappe.
Spain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
60 minutes played. Now it's Figo. Great work on the overlap. And he's picked it up out wide. Timber's cross. Getting up there! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And here's Makalele. And this is real chance! Has a look and plays it forward.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Timber. He's come in hard. Corner then. Spain have their second corner now. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Koundé. That's a cute ball. Timber gets over and intercepts. Akanji. Berbatov going after that.
Sporting appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what?
Cruyff! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just eases him off the ball. Serginho running with the ball. And it's Makalele. And he's let fly! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And back to the keeper. Could be danger here. Shevchenko! Shoots! And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is not getting there. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, there was plenty on that. Koundé. Yamal. Spain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Figo. He's a sharp little ball here. He's chance! Shevchenko finds himself offside. And this is Berbatov. Berbatov! And that's past the post. That was good alertness. Tries to pass it through. Nicely worked. Schmeichel claims comfortable. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Figo. And that has left him in a heap. And he's undercooked that. And that is as far as it goes. Spain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Shevchenko, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?